Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of February 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now, and we are going to feel it right out of the gate. It is going to be on the first of the month that we have this month's new moon. This new moon is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with friendships. It has to do with group alliances, including professional group endeavors. It is also connecting you to an understanding of what a more visionary sense of your life could be, the higher hopes and wishes you have, and really big opportunities based on the successes of your past. Well, here's the thing. If you remember last year, over 2021, we had what was called the Saturn-Uranus square. This was an ongoing dance that took place between these two planets that represented tension. It represented motivation as well, but essentially all of us were looking at some older part of ourselves and a desire to move forward, to evolve, to become something more. Well, it is this particular new moon that is going to activate that Saturn-Uranus square. Even though these two planets have moved on, they are still what astrologers call within orbs. So they're still somewhat speaking. This new moon unites these energies powerfully so. This new moon will be hand in hand with Saturn in the sky and speaking with Uranus in a conversation of tension. And so this emotional, because the moon is an energy of emotion, this emotional awakening of an energy of 2021 that defined 2021 for a lot of us out there is a chance to really integrate and understand some of those larger lessons that might have been there, in particular in 2021. And so for you, this is deeply connected to your understanding of the people that you associate with, whether you understand them as friends, whether you connect with them as part of professional group endeavors. Where is it that certain alliances feel like they strengthen you? They bring out a version of yourself that you like, that you want to have more of for yourself. And where is it perhaps that they don't? Where is it perhaps that certain alliances are not really suiting whom it is you now are coming to know yourself to be? Now, this may not necessarily play out with people, although this is considered a decidedly social part of the sky. This may play out in the context of your understanding of what bigger opportunities look like for you, what vision you have for your life in a much bigger picture, and what higher hopes and wishes look like for you as well. What you used to wish for, hope for, what you thought was so magnificent, now may not have the same allure, may not have the same pull. Something within you is continuing to change and evolve. That means that those very big opportunities, well, they have to change as well. They have to represent something of your understanding of whom it is you truly desire to be next. And that may very well be part of the realizations you're having now. Some of the energy here may be uncomfortable. I want to be straightforward with you on that. And yet it is honest, it is real, and it is promising a breakthrough towards a sense of understanding of your hopes and wishes and towards alliances with other people that are more authentic and more real. Now, as we navigate further, it is going to be on the 16th of the month that we will have this month's full moon. This full moon takes place in a heart-oriented part of the sky for you, a part of the sky that has to do with what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life. This is connected to creative endeavors. It also has to do with children you want or children you have, or perhaps you feeling like a big kid yourself. Well, here's the thing. This particular full moon is exactly square the nodes. Now, the nodes are very karmic, whereas the major planets, and in particular the moon, these are energies that can be very conscious. They speak to what we want, why we want it, and how we go about getting it. But the nodes are much more about what it is that the soul promised itself it would do before it incarnated. And so there's this sense of a conscious journey of what you want in your heart of hearts, but also a sense of karmicness to this time. There may be opportunities that show up now that make you feel like you have to scramble in some way or leave you with questions as to whether or not this is what you're truly meant to do. Now, this sense of maybe not being certain if creative opportunities or developments in a creative project are truly in alignment with what it is that you believe you're meant to do at this point in your life. Well, this is furthered by the fact that Pluto is connecting to this full moon in a type of conversation that astrologers call a quincunx. Now, this type of alignment speaks to needing to address an energy or integrate an energy rather quickly and perhaps through surprising moments. Pluto is rather intense, and so I do think your own feelings may be stirred very deeply at this time, where it is that you truly are hoping that something about what you really want to do, a heart's desire, a heart's purpose, what you feel is going to align you with self-actualization. Well, there's a sense that you also want it to align with either career goal or life purpose goal. And that may be part of the questioning now. Is what you really want in alignment with a higher, more loving vision for your life? This is part of the question. If it feels like the answer is yes, well, that energy of Pluto will help you to truly dedicate yourself. But at the same time, a big part of this energy, especially considering this full moon, is squaring the nodes. It says, do your best and surrender the rest. Do what's in front of you to do. There's certainly action and activity taking place at this time. And at the same time, allow the results to be whatever they need to be. Surrender, knowing that where it is you have power, you are going to exercise that. And where it is you don't, you are going to surrender that. Now, where it comes to matters of love, that full moon could end up being a very powerful energy for you in that regard as well. Because it has to do with what you want in your heart of hearts, it also connects to romance and flirtation and an awakening of what love and heart connection look like for you. Remember, there is something karmic about what's taking place now. It's like there are deep soul lessons that are being learned. But at the same time, the energies can be rather intense in surprising ways. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, well, I do think you may very likely at that full moon be getting your flirt on. But just know things can turn very intense very quickly. And just pace yourself a little bit. Of course, it's always up to you to decide what's right for you to do in light of your unique circumstances. But I feel like whatever your unique learning is, it's like the experiences and the feelings come on so strong that you may need a moment to truly understand what the larger lesson here may be. There may be a very strong pull in a particular direction, but it's like there are factors there that are either complicating or maybe not very clear right away, but ultimately will point the way to a deeper understanding as to what love is for you. For those of you just starting to date somebody, the energy at that full moon looks like a moment of truth or a moment of insight that ends up being tremendously valuable. On the one hand, there is questioning as to whether or not this person truly is part of a larger vision for your life, but also the complexity of feelings and the complexity of who this person is and the complexity of what you bring. Well, all of that may be stirred in surprising and powerful ways. It may not necessarily be the case that you're ready to make a definitive choice, but you certainly are gathering experience that helps you to understand whether or not this is someone you want to move forward with. And for those of you in an established bond, what a powerful time this can be. It is that awakening on a heart level and wanting to find ways to express and fortify the bond. The desire for feeling a greater sense of a heart bond may come on very strong. It might have felt like life got a little bit routine as of late. And yet, when these realizations and opportunities to connect and be honest with each other do come about, well, that moment may take you by surprise. the truth of what comes forward for you, whether it's your feelings about a given matter or whether it's about how you've been feeling within the bond, may take you by surprise. They may take your partner by surprise, but can be a wonderful starting point towards honesty and fortifying the bond. What I love about this month for you, well, there is a lot here, but actually what I love about this month is something that is going to speak to all of us out there, regardless of your sign. And that is the fact that on the 3rd of February, once Mercury goes direct, all major planets will be direct until the end of April. This opens up a powerful portal of time where it can feel that much easier to garner momentum, to feel like life is finally moving forward. Now, at least with Mercury direct happening at the top of your sky, there should be a burst of clarity in the first days of the month, having to do with career, having to do with life purpose. Now, this clarity empowers you. It helps you to understand what a higher, more loving vision for your life looks like, and helps you to recognize how you are aligning with it. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with choose your membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. At NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, you get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week for each and every sign. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.